we didn't take Julius Berger to PORTHARCOURT Road to do shows and disappear. No. My name is Ferdinand Ekoma, Special Advisor on Media and Publicity to the governor-elect, Doctor.
What's our mission here?
Okay, we came here in company of engineers from JULIUS BERGER Construction Company. They are here on inspection tour of PORTHARCOURT Road.
Okay, why did you bring JULIUS BERGER to PORTHARCOURT Road?
I'm sure some of us, or most of us, are aware that during the campaigns, Dr. Otti, the governor-elect, did promise that he will bring reputable construction companies to come to ABIA and fix our roads. And of course, in fulfillment of that promise, we have been in touch. Discussion has been ongoing with the construction giant, JULIUS BERGER, and of course other construction companies. And today, JULIUS BERGER engineers were here a few minutes ago. We just concluded a tour of PORTHARCOURT Road, starting from number 1 PORTHARCOURT Road up to flyover, to see the reality on ground, to see what we call tragedy. Some of us call it tragedy that has befallen our people. And of course, they now have first-hand information of what is on ground. And of course, we are expecting the needful to be done in a matter of weeks.
Okay. Are you saying that this place, has already been awarded to JULIUS BERGER for reconstruction?
Of course, discussion is ongoing. Everything is being tidied up, and we are not going to award contracts in secrecy. When contract is awarded, fully awarded, Abians will get to know everything, one by one, bit by bit, fast by fast, length, kilometers. You know everything, the cost of the project. You will get to know, because that is how it should be. The government is answerable to the people, and nothing will be done in secrecy. So, but the most important thing is that they are coming.
Okay. So, how important is this road to Abians and to Dr. Otti?
It's important to add peace to Dr. Otti, because Otti will stay for 5 years without passing through this road. But we've got hundreds or thousands of people who live around this place. We've got thousands of people who use this road on a daily basis. We've got millions of people who pass through this road on yearly basis. So it is of who have relocated, who have abandoned their property, who have abandoned their businesses, who cannot pass through this place because the place is in a state of destruction, in a state of devastation, in a state of abandonment. And so this is a legendary road. PORTHARCOURT is legendary, and the other parts of it, for example, Crystal Park and the rest of them, adjoining roads are affected. Residents of those areas are affected. So it is a road that is of strategic importance to our people, and that is why, of course, Dr. Otti considers it.
We expecting the presence of JULIUS BERGER in some of these major roads.
Of course.
Like Obohianohang.
Of course, like Obohianohang. These are so that they will stand the test of time, and the impacts will be felt by our people. So we can take that to the bank.
During the talk, we saw some structures destroyed. Does the government have any plan to pay some level of compensation?
There will be a holistic analysis of what happened. But of course, you and I could see that a lot of houses were destroyed, and we are very much aware that most of these people were not paid any sort of compensation. They were not paid any compensations. And if you look at critically the roads, the buildings, you will find out that most of the roads, the buildings are far from the road. So in the first place, you even had no reason destroying those buildings. But because the government was not thorough, the government was not articulate, the government was not humane, the government didn't come with the mentality of serving the people. Because you needed to have sat down with the people, you needed to have been sure. A reputable construction company will look at the road, the length, the width and everything, and know whether those buildings actually encroached in our roads or not. But they didn't take those things into consideration. Of course, they went on a demolition spree, and you could see that most of the people, some of them have died from what we gathered, some are in a state of frustration, and it shouldn't be. So definitely Dr. Otti would like to interact, find out, reach out to all these people. We know what to do to ameliorate the suffering.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
What the governor promised to do for about to make sure Nandi Bolotra happen in Lagos, Janacho, Atlantic, Nacho, Alanan Hotel, factory, about level land, table land, Israel, Atagibo Foundation. Let them come back here and do all of that. That's all about that very prayer session. Let me stop so far. Next time I will talk more about it. And let's go straight. And brother, the governor's aide is here, Ferdinand Ekoma. He will tell us this question we are asking. ABIA successes recorded within these first 100 days. Even if 100 days is not enough time to, it's not a yardstick to conclude whether a government will do fine or not. But I definitely are there things we've been able to touch, to show a roadmap?
Of course, yes, Tony. Thank you once again for having me on the show. In all sincerity, but for the purpose of communicating to the people, informing the people, responding to questions, as they come, we actually do not want to be a government that will speak more than it's working. Okay. And that's why we said that we were not celebrating 100 days. Not because we do not have things, we have great achievements so far to celebrate. But we do not want to, we have made it very clear, we didn't want to indulge in that usual media razzmatazz, because in the past we have seen people roll out the drums, governors roll out the drums in the 100 days in office, make noise, rush to do a few things and celebrate. After that, governance took the back seat. So we didn't want to operate like that, because we want to lay a solid foundation. We want to, be very intentional in our policies and programs. We do not want to give ourselves a timeline. There are certain things we give timeline. Say this particular project must be executed before so time. But this 100 days, just a creation of, creation by some individuals, because anybody who is celebrating 100 days could also decide to celebrate 200 days in office. So we didn't celebrate 100 days, and we were not celebrating 100 days. But we have made progress. We are laying solid foundation. For example, in the area of road infrastructure, we've started well. In ABA, there are those ongoing road projects that are verifiable. People can see for themselves. And we are ensuring that those roads are solidly built. You have roads like Udabala, you have Umimo, you have Green Avenue, you have those that are being reconstructed. I'm talking about new roads and reconstructed roads. I have the University Road to where up to Ahebumoizi. We have palliative work being done in different parts of Aba. All road projects. And these are verifiable road projects. And in line with the governor's promise, we are ensuring that every road that must be commissioned, every road that is being built must come with street lights. Okay. That is the position of the governor. That was his promise, and we are keeping to it. So
so one day at
good, and it's going to be like that in all the roads. All the roads that are being constructed or reconstructed are going to come with street lights.
Are you saying that Emelo road will stand the test of time?
Of course.
Okay.
You can go and confirm now. Of course. You see,
some came like that before now, very beautiful, but within weeks and months.
No, this one is not going to be like that. We have a name to protect. Okay. And we have shame. Okay. So we are not going to do things that will embarrass us. Okay. And here, so that's why, in fact, in this government, we have a special advisor to the governor on monitoring and evaluation. So you have somebody and agencies who will be monitoring to see that things were done in line with, the specified requirements or guidelines, whatever. So that is what we are doing. We are taking them step by step, and we are going to ensure that things are properly done. Then you come to the area of health.
Yeah, before you go to that, let me tell you what people are telling me. People even within PORTHARCOURT Road or Moma Road, over here, Ohanko, St. Mary, Abai, across the area, they said before they believe Otti is doing something serious, that all these shortcut routes and all that, that they, by the time they see him along St. Mary, Abai area, or Moma Road, PORTHARCOURT Road, then they can now believe and start clapping, know that he has come to work. Now for now, that he's still doing the same old thing, a short road,
Okay, well, Julius Berger is commencing work first week of October. We didn't take Julius Berger to PORTHARCOURT Road to do shows and disappear.
Yeah, they said one drama that you are known for, take it to the bank.
Yes. This is a strategic road project.
Yes.
And being handled, or going to be handled by a well-known, reputable construction company.
Julius Berger in Aba.
Yes. So
where's my best? Let me just ring one.
So nobody uses Julius Berger to do fraud, to do showmanship. If we don't hire them, like we had when we saw the construction company answering Cetraco Heartland. I don't know where that came from. So you're not going to hear Julius Berger Ferdinand. It's Julius Berger.
Or Julius Berger family and family.
so they are starting work. They've been doing all the necessary analysis, all that
Okay.
is required to ensure that because both drainage and all that, a lot of things are being taken into consideration. So they are commencing work and they're going to do a fantastic job. There are other road projects that are going to be executed. For example, you saw the Honorable Minister for Works was here a few days ago. Of course, of course, you know the relationship between him and.
Have you lived in Aba? Have you lived here in Aba? Have you lived here? Have you lived in Aba?
I don't think so. Okay, me?
Yes.
Yes, of course, I'm an Aba boy.
Good. Give a number today.
Yes, sure.
If you get to where they call St. Peter's Catholic Church, my brother, you will start fishing just with your net inside that pond. Gebu has.
Thank you.
Is there any hope of the government getting there?
Thank you. We are a government that receives information and acts.
Good.
I know Aba very well, but I can't claim to know every compound or every street in Aba. So the most important thing, once a piece of information like this comes up, one acts on it as quick as possible to ensure at least we visit them, get the Honorable Commissioner for Works to visit them and take them and begin to take the necessary action.
Very important now. You've given us a roadmap about road infrastructure.